Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruding.
And I'm Erin Frizz, and today we're here in District 5, which makes up 7 counties in east central Ohio.
The men and women of District 5 are responsible for 3,731 miles of roadway and 1,094 bridges.
Hey, do you guys remember this from last summer?
You can see that water only covers my feet about up to my ankles, but water is continuing to rise, so that is why we needed to close down this section of I-70.
Morgan Overby joins me today. Now, that Facebook Live broadcast really lives in infamy, right? But seriously, that was a huge deal.
Well, fortunately, closing I-70 for flooding is a rare thing, but this closure actually resulted in traffic being backed up for miles. After the incident, our crews reviewed the existing detour plans and decided to make some updates and improvements.
This new playbook that they have created is help for deployment for our crews, along with our local law enforcement, to actually help us position crews more effectively. Basically, communication is the key for this whole thing to make things go efficiently.
Well, we're still working on finalizing these plans with local government and law enforcement, so fingers crossed something like this does not happen again.
Whether it's dealing with an unusually high amount of snow and ice or doing slip repairs, each district seems to have something unique about it. Our Who Knew Guru takes a look at what District 5's unique talent is.
District 5 is home to ODOT's only Jack and Boring crew. Jack and Boring? That sounds like a bad radio morning show hosted by my man, Assistant Director Jack Marchbanks. And then the boring part by Matt Bruning. Anyways, thankfully, that's not the case. Now, usually when we replace a culvert, we need to close the road. And closing a road in more rural areas means longer detours. The Jack and Boring machine helps us replace culverts without having to close a road, making your commute much easier. The Jack and Bore team are so good at what they do, they travel all across the state making repairs. Who knew?
For 40 years, this part of Ohio was home to strip mining for coal to help produce electricity. In the 1970s, the concept of making this an animal refuge was discussed.
In 1991, Big Muskie, which was a huge excavator, made its final cut. Then in 1994, the wilds opened to the public. Now, about 115,000 people visit here every year. ODOT is playing a unique role in helping with something here at the wilds.
We use these brushes to sweep debris and gravel off of our roadways. But once they reach the end of their life, they're thrown away. That's a process that comes with a cost. But here in Muskingum County, ODOT partnered with the county commissioners to send these to the wilds instead of the landfill.
So you could say that our trash is a rhino's treasure because, a rhino needs a good back rub every once in a while, and there's nothing better for doing that than these spent brushes. Not only does this save us money and the environment, but it also saves the rhino from having an itch it can't scratch.
Construction is set to begin this spring at the interchange of State Route 16 and State Route 541 in Coshocton County. This project, estimated over $20 million, will replace the deck on the bridge over the Muskingum River and the entire structure over State Route 16. It also includes reconfiguring the interchange to a tight diamond interchange. This will improve traffic and pedestrian flows around the area and supports economic growth for the COTC Coshocton campus and Roscoe Village. Work is estimated to be complete by fall 2019.
Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Check us out on social media, and we always love your comments and feedback to email at loop@dot.ohio.gov. And now you're in the